Good morning, Freedom Marchers. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. This is Tyrus Bane. Welcome to the Definition of Anarchy. I'm going to give y'all a minute to get in here. I figured I'd do this in a live stream, If you're watching the replay, my apologies. I'm just waiting for people to ride up in here and catch the view. When you guys get in here, please hit the like button so the algorithm can do what it's supposed to do. So it is Thursday, December 23rd, 2021. And yeah, I guess it was raining at some point. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow and Saturday. Really not looking forward to that, but I am at the same time. But it is what it is. Rain is part of nature, so let it crack. So what I wanted to talk about today was something someone asked me a question in one of my videos in the comment section. It was a great question. They asked, why don't I have more views? I got important information that needs to get out there. I need more views. It's probably shadow banning. And you know what? I had to think about that for a minute and come up with a real and honest answer to that question, because I don't get a lot of views. Like, I have been running this channel for almost 3 years. I think I started in 2009. I think I started 2019 or some shit, or 2018. So it's been over 3 years, I think. Been over 3 years, and I only have 1.75 thousand subscribers, and my views don't go really above 200 for the most part. And I don't be tripping on that, because I put the information out to those who want to receive it. And I feel like I have some interesting takes on certain things. I feel like I break things down pretty well. I feel like I connect the dots pretty well. And a lot of the things that I talk about that's going on, the conspiracy theories and all that shit, they be turning out to be true for the most part. But why don't I get more views? Why am I stuck with so many subscribers? Why don't I get more subscribers? Well, I can tell you, part of it is shadow banning, right? Part of it is shadow banning. I've had my channel struck multiple times by YouTube themselves. I tried to get monetized, and they say, oh no, hell no, you too controversial, Pippin. They told me I was too controversial, the topics are too dangerous and all that shit. I speak on dangerous topics. I'm a dangerous influencer, you know what I mean? I don't know how many people killed themselves listening to my commentary, but it is what it is. I guess danger is a matter of perspective, right? So I know if you're not monetized, for sure, they're not going to bother pushing your content, right? Because they're not getting anything out of it. So they have to put their energy and algorithmic energy into pushing content creators who are monetized. It looks like there's some spam up in here. I don't know if I have a moderator in here. It looks like I got a bot spamming. If you're not monetized, they don't have any incentive to push your content. And since I have not been monetized, they're not going to push my content. I cannot be monetized. It's impossible for me to monetize this channel. So those are the reasons, right? Those are some of the reasons. Well, I had to be honest with myself. What are the other reasons? I'm driving a truck and I just rant, right? I don't really have, and look at the things that I talk about. It's pretty much the same topics. I'm gonna be honest with myself, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I spit the same topics. I speak about the same shit. Why? Because it's important to me. I don't repeat the same stories, but I tell stories and I relate stories and news that go along with what I've been talking about. Y'all know what I'm about. Y'all know I'm about spitting truth and talking about freedom and infringements on our freedoms. And so I relate stories that cover that. I cover stories that show that our freedoms are under attack. That's what I do. And it's the same shit, right? Why? Because how do you learn without repetition? I do this on purpose. I tell you guys these stories. I give you guys this news so that you can understand. And then hopefully someday it reaches more people, right? Hopefully, that's the hope, is that I reach more people one day, or 1 month, or whatever, however long it takes, my information gets out there. And I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one putting out this information. But the more people putting out the information, the better. So I feel like I'm part of a large truther team, a large freedom-loving team, a large freedom movement team that is putting this information out. But outside of that, I don't really have any flair with my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, like I said, I'm just spitting my truth and the facts to this camera as I'm driving down the road. Like, I don't have any flashy editing. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not pulling shit up screen for you guys to look at. I'm not doing that at this moment. I'm not interviewing people. I don't have, sometimes if you have a guest or if you have a panel, that interplay between the panel members can be entertaining and all that shit. But as of what I'm doing right now, I'm not doing that. I had Muja on a couple weeks ago, and that was like a last minute, thing. And I plan on doing more things like that. But, I don't really have the time to sit down, edit videos, make it flashy, and I know it's easy, right? You got iMovie on your phone and you can put in clips and shit like that and do voiceovers, but even that is like, man, I don't feel like doing all that right now. Like, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So there are things that, it's like marketing. You have to draw in the audience. You got to hook the audience with flashy shit. Like, you got to do shit that is going to attract more people, and maybe even cover different content in different realms of society, right? Like, maybe covering celebrities and entertainers and, or covering the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit more often, or, things like that. I mean, I covered the Alec Baldwin thing, you know, but people in this day and age like to see and like to be presented with like things that are gonna pop in their mind. Like, oh, look what's going on. Look, let's check out this guy's channel. He has the fancy letters with the, you know how people do their videos and they put the little in their thumbnail, and they put big letters in their thumbnail that really pop, that are colorful and get people to attract it, and has exclamation points on the end and all that shit. That's the type of shit. It's like marketing, right? It's like if I want to sell a book, I have to give people the reason to want to check out my book. I got to give people a reason to want to come check out my channel, you know? And so I understand that I don't have like the greatest content in terms of marketing and attracting people to my channel. So I understand this. I understand that I probably won't ever get past 1.75 thousand subscribers on this channel unless I do something that's like going to be viral, right? Which, you know, I covered what helped me get to 1,000 subscribers was when I covered Heavy Duty Country going at the what's that group called? That black militia? I forgot. NFAC or some shit. No, not Fuck Around Coalition. When I covered that, and even that was like I was still just talking in front of a phone camera. You know what I'm saying? In my little garage. So, but it was the hot topic at the time. You know, the NFAC was a hot topic. Heavy Duty Country has a lot of subscribers, so you know, people really came to bash me, right? They came to they ratioed the shit out of me for those videos. But it also attracted a lot of people to my channel that wanted to subscribe. So I haven't had a moment like that since then. You know, I covered Brandon Tatum. I covered ABL and the Clown Shoe Lucas sometimes. But, you know, again, these are people with flashier channels, right? That do different things. They, some content creators, they might be on that freedom movement, but, you know, their channels are more like news channels, right? Where they like more like news broadcasting, where they're a little bit more professional. They have the equipment, all that good shit. Basically, I need to step my game up. If I want more views and more subs, I simply have to step my game up and do different things with my channel. I might have to start editing. I might have to start using different equipment and, have things on screen for you guys to look at as I'm talking about it. Maybe have more panels where I'm inviting people to come talk and just have more engagement. I understand these things. So I'm not really tripping. I'm not really tripping on the views, you know. Because if I was, I'd have gave up. Fucking bots. I'd have gave up by then. I'd have been like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not getting no views. You know, my channel's dead, blah, blah, blah. But I choose to continue putting out content because the information does need to get out there. And as long as my videos are out there with this information, I'm happy with that. Somebody might stumble across the shit one day. It might take a while, but you know, it is what it is. So those are the reasons I feel my channel is not getting more views. I don't have a lot of subs. There are content creators that have been out for less time, and you know, they got way more views. They got way more views, and they got way more subscribers. That's all right. I'm okay with that. You know. And then there's like the beef sector, right? I don't really beef with people. I don't really, you know. I guess you could say I was beefing with, or am beefing with, the Amazing Clown Shoe. But, you know, he's not engaging with me. He's not engaging in the beef, other than that one time he threatened my children. So it doesn't bring shit to the channel. Like, I know a lot of content creators that started channels when I started channels, and they went through something, or they had some type of beef. They were able to leverage to get more views and more subscribers, and they also dibble and dab into other content creators spaces, right? So they'll branch out. Like, I don't branch out like that. I have you know, the content creators that I watch and that I engage with, and I have a small circle of content creators that I do that with. But a lot of other content creators, they branch out. They go into other content creators' channels. They become moderators. They get what they call that, when they get shouted out by multiple content creators that can help bring subscribers and views to their channel. I don't do that. Like, I don't even really know how to look for content creators that I'm interested in, because right now I'm only really interested in certain type of content, where, like, boxing, you know, and outside of the truth movement, outside of the freedom movement, I don't really have a lot of content creators that I'm interested in dealing with. And I don't know why, but, you know, it just is what it is. Like the manosphere sector and shit, I'm pretty sure I could bring a lot of content in regards to that. But right now, my mind, the way the world is going on right now, the way everything is happening, the way the government is acting, the way we're being controlled, the way we're being fear-mongered, these are things that it's hard for me to steer my focus away from. Like, if I want to talk about high value men and little shit like that, I could do it. If I wanted to talk about simp this and you know, all that other type of shit, you know that realm, that genre, I could do it. But it's like, man, there's so much other shit going on in the world today that I feel is more important. You know, and plus I'm married. I got 6 kids. You know, and like I said, there are things I could talk about. I was actually thinking about doing some content and talking about my wife and I have been talking about, just, you know, kind of loosely, nothing too serious about maybe having a second wife, you know, just little shit like that. You know, my wife is, you know, she likes girls a little bit. So we also talked about that, about certain things in regards to our relationship, about expanding our relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because she's attracted to women, you know. She's attracted to me much more than women, but she's attracted to women, and she's been more open to that and all that other shit, and like wanting to explore it. You know, those are interesting topics that I could talk about, you know, and she's also interested in having a second wife a little bit, you know. But one thing that she's like, she don't want my Johnson in other women. So it's like she's struggling with that part. Like, man, I just can't imagine allowing some other woman to have my man's penis in her. Like, that's the mental block she's going through right now, which is understandable. Understandable, because I'll be damned if another dude penetrates my woman. No, it ain't happening. So I understand exactly where she's coming from. But, you know, there are other things I could talk about, but like, you know, we got fucking Austria hiring investigators to hunt down non-GMOs, to hunt down non-vaccinated people. You know, we you know, when shit like that is going on, I'm like, man, I could talk about ain't shit women and high value men and ain't shit men and high value women and what's that, and I could talk about celebrity gossip. Oh, look what this celebrity did. Oh, look what Star 69 and all this other shit. Star 69? Whatever. Tekashi 69. I could talk about, oh, look at this. Oh, look at the football and all that. Like, but when Austria is hunting down, wasting precious resources that they have stolen from their people through extortion known as tax, to hunt down non-GMO people who probably pay taxes, is just shit like that to me is more important. I feel like I need to get out there. Like, yo, in Austria, they're hiring investigators to find non-GMO people, to find people who haven't been vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things, that shit pops in my mind. I can talk about, let me talk about this. Oh, you know, I'm talking about something new today. And then that happens. And then shit like that happens. This is some, you know what I mean? Or, you know, China and Russia making moves, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, coordinating their efforts to dominate as much of the world as possible to box out America. Like, these are the things, or like Ohio, you know, the state of Ohio, you got all these pro gun right bills in front of the governor, but he's like, oh, I don't know if I like that. But he's a Republican, you know, and just talking about how that left-right paradigm is bullshit. These are things that I feel like is more important. And technically, it is more important. It is more important. That's more, well, these things are probably equally important, but I feel like more people need to know about that type of shit, where what their government is doing, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to, how do you attract a high value man, like, or what's a simp and all that shit. Like, you know, it's harder for me to cover that stuff, not because I don't know how, not because I don't have good insight on that shit. It's just, man, I want to cover shit that that can mean that's more imminent, you know, that's more imminent. What our government is doing, what the governments of the world are doing to us, you know what I'm saying, trying to, using this Modelo 19 and then all these variants and then the weak ass oh my god, and how they're trying to blow this oh my god thing up like it's Ebola, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that I feel like the people need to hear more often, hear about, and like the little nuances and the little bits of information, like how the CDC director told the news, or I forgot which news station, that there's no issue, we don't have any, there's no evidence of any problems with the Modelo 19 hokey pokey in children ages 5 to 11. No, there's nothing to indicate that there's a problem. But then they put out a report that showed that there is a problem, that there are issues. You know what I'm saying? That they had problems with ages 5 to 11 with myocarditis appear. Like, these are things that I feel like, look, your government is lying to you, and who's putting out this information but a handful of us. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of shit, like aspirating the needle. Why aren't they aspirating the needle when they give people the jab, right? Because if it ends up in your bloodstream, then you can have a very harsh reaction to the Modelo 19 hokey pokey. You know what I'm saying? But they're not aspirating the needle to make sure it doesn't go in your bloodstream. So it's just a little shit like that I feel like, okay, I need to get this out there. So, because I might have people who watch me, who support me, that believe in the jab and wants to go get the jab. As a matter of fact, there are a couple of supporters that did get the jab. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, okay, well, you need to know that if you do go get the jab, make sure the nurse aspirates the needle. Make sure that there's no blood in the syringe before they plunge that shit into you, so that it doesn't get in your bloodstream and cause problems. Because if it gets in your bloodstream, then it's going to all these different organs and causing issues. You know what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to be intramuscular. It's supposed to go in your muscles, and it uses your muscle tissue, and it's not supposed to go in your bloodstream. So I mean, but there, and then you got some doctors talking about all that the deltoid is very few vessels and it's very unlikely, but still, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Joseph Francis Burton said, "I found you from Black Spring with Autumn." Yeah, I appreciate her. Yeah. She has great information, great content. Fred Crowdart says, "You're doing a good thing. We appreciate the information that you share with us." I know you guys do, and I appreciate you guys saying that. Editing is mostly pointless with these kinds of videos. Mostly listen while doing. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Joseph Francis Burton said, "I'm not monetized, but I'm not in it for the money either." Right, Francis Burton? What is this crap? This fucking... Oh my God. I'm going to remove you. What's up, alien believers? Yeah, it is dark. I can't have I can't put the light on in the cab while I'm driving. Tina Hartman, what's good? No views because most are not many woke like us. Yes, Merry Christmas. You know, if you believe in that. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep pushing the content. But I do plan on coming up soon when I leave California, when I start linking up with some people. I'm going to be bringing some different content, and it's not really going to be rant videos. They're going to be more educational, informational videos, fun videos, you know, involving the projects that we're getting into. Me and Muja, y'all met him. Y'all should go check out that video, that live stream I did with Muja, where we talked about certain things. We're going to be doing a lot of, we're going to be making a lot of moves together. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to improve what little of the world we can improve and help, you know, people be self-sustainable. So we're going to be showing people how to do certain things, how to can, you know, how to, you know, we know a gardener, so he's going to be doing that. We just have a lot of people that can do different things that can help one, you know, help one be self-sustainable, self-sufficient, and not relying on the government. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there's gonna be interesting things too. We're gonna do farm instruction videos. We're gonna do. It's just a lot. We got a lot of plans. You know, how to build shit. You know, how to wire a house. You know, just things that you can do. How to hook up a solar panel. You know, how to hook up a solar panel in case your power grid goes down. How to hook up a generator. How to make your generator work efficiently for you when the power goes down. So there's a lot of different things we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of different content that we're going to be bringing. So you guys look out for that. You know, I'm finally getting the fuck out of California, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I had to leave California to make certain things happen. So that's what's going on. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for coming through, and I'll holler at y'all later. Please hit the like button on the way out, and yeah, let's keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.